Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss about a very important institution which is World Bank. Do you know around 36% of the world's population lives in extreme poverty, which accounts to almost 1.8 billion people around the world. So this is where the role of World Bank comes. It basically grants loans to these poor countries so that they can come out of this extreme poverty so that their economic development can take place. So you all know that UGC NET exam is approaching soon. So do not forget to subscribe the channel so that you do not miss out on the important videos posted on the important topics for the UGC NET for your conceptual clarity. Now let us start. Now let us talk about the meaning of World Bank. See, basically it's an important international financial institution with an aim to reduce poverty by granting loans to the developing countries predominantly. So remember, its aim is to reduce poverty and it is only granting loans to developing countries. Now, it was formed in the year 1944 along with International Monetary Fund. So they both are also known as Bretton Woods twins. Okay. Now the other thing is it comprises of two organizations under it, and those are International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, right, and International Development Association. Okay, so remember World Bank has two organizations, IDA and IBRD. Now when we talk about its mission, it is to end extreme poverty from the globe. So how do we do it? How does the organization do it? By reducing the share of the global population, okay, that lives in extreme poverty to 3% by 2030. Okay, so its aim is to reduce the population that is living in extreme poverty to 3%, okay, by 2030. So let's say currently it is 36%. So its aim is to reduce to 3% by the year 2030. Now, to promote shared prosperity by increasing the incomes of the poorest 40% people in every country. Okay, so every developing country, when we talk about the income of the poorest people living in those countries to 40%. Okay, now when we talk about its members and heads, so the first thing is that it has 189 members currently. Okay, so IBRD, okay, has 189 members, and its latest member is Nauru, which joined it in the year 2016. Whereas when we talk about IDA, that is International Development Association, its members are 173. Very right. The president of the World Bank Group is David Malpass, whereas its MD is Anshula Kant. Now, World Bank Group consists of 5 institutions, namely IBRD, IFC, IDA, ICSID, MIGA. We are going to discuss about all these 5 institutions in detail. Okay, so remember, they are the part of World Bank Group. Okay, these 5. But when we talk about only World Bank, then only 2 institutions are there, that is IDA and IBRD. Now, when we talk about what is IBRD, International Bank for Reconstruction and Development. So it was formed in 1944 and finances projects backed by the government for the economic development and alleviation of poverty. Okay, so it was formed in 1944 and it is backing all the projects which are governed or backed by the government. Okay, its governance structure includes the board of governors. Okay, one member of every member country is there. Okay, then board of directors are also there, and then finally a chairman. So Chairman is the World Bank's president, which is David Malpass, right? Who is David Malpass? Now, when we talk about International Development Authority, so this organization is also a part of World Bank Group, right? This organization plays a very crucial role in the reduction of poverty as it lends to the poorest countries of the world. Okay, so the difference is that it is lending to the poorest countries of the world. Okay, not to any government sector or anything specifically, just to the poorest countries of the world. And it provides finance for improving people's living conditions, generation of employment, and also to boost economic development. So it was formed in the year 1960, remember. Okay, and it is providing finance to every poor country, very poor country in fact, to improve their living conditions because they are living in pathetic conditions. Okay, then how to generate employment in those countries. It is giving loans to those institutions, establishments also, right? Now currently it is lending to world's 75 poorest countries, recent being Yemen. So currently it is, we all know that Yemen is going through a civil war, and it is helping predominantly in the country by providing it various healthcare facilities, camps for staying offer to the people. Okay, so it is helping the world's 75 poorest countries, and 39 countries are in fact from South, or we can say Africa, right? African countries are the most affected by the poverty issue, right? Now, when we talk about International Finance Corporation, so this institution is basically a part of World Bank Group, not of World Bank, the entire World Bank Group. It was formed in 1956 to provide loans to private sector institutions. Remember, this is providing loans to just the private sector institutions. It can be banking institutions, also non-banking institutions, any private company for that matter, of the developing countries of the world. Yes, we know that World Bank provides loans only to the developing countries. So it is providing loans to provide private sectors of the developing countries. Okay, now it provides loans at a lower rate of interest, okay, for the economic development of the country, preferably for the tenure of 7 to 12 years. Okay, so the tenure is 7 to 12 years and the rate of interest is very low, and only the private entities gets the loan, and it is a part of, as I said, World Bank Group, not of World Bank. World Bank has only two institutions, that is IDA and IBRD. Remember, World Bank Group has 5 institutions. Now, when we talk about the other institution, which is International Center for Settlement of Investment Disputes, so we all know that disputes can happen anywhere. Okay, so in order to settle these disputes, ICSID was formed in the year 1966. Okay, so what kind of disputes? Disputes regarding the rate of interest provided to the various countries. Maybe countries are not accepting the rates at which loans are provided by World Bank. Maybe relief measures which they are providing, they are not happy with the relief measures that World Bank is providing, or inequality in relief benefits. For example, some countries are getting more rate of interest, some are getting less rate of interest, so there can be equality in this also. Okay, so its governance structure includes administrative council, okay, secretariat, panel of arbitrators, and conciliation commissions. So it has basically 4 bodies, we can say, which are running the entire ICSID: the administrative council, okay, the secretariat, the panel of arbitrators, and the conciliation commission. Okay, now when we talk about Multilateral Investment Guarantee Agency, or MIGA. So this organization is a very important organization because its role is in upliftment of those countries which are affected by civil war. we all know there are several countries which have civil war issues, terrorism issues, political instability. So it is helping these countries in upliftment. How? Actually, it provides guarantee to those companies or establishments which invest in these troubled countries. Let's say I'm a company working in India, okay, and I want to open one establishment in, let's say, Afghanistan. So we all know it's a country affected by terrorism, Taliban group. So here basically the MIGA will help me to, it will basically give me guarantee that whatever happens, we will back you, we will provide you the entire support mechanism so that you don't face any loss. Okay, so it was formed in the year 1988 and is an important organization of the World Bank Group. So hope you understood all that was taught in this lecture, and the most important thing is that you should remember the members of the World Bank. Okay, how many members are there, who is the head, okay, when was it formed, and also which are the different institutions under the World Bank Group, like IBRD, which was formed in 1944. Then comes is IDA, that which was formed in 1960. Then also you should remember IFC, International Finance Corporation. Okay, in the same way MIGA, okay, Multilateral Investment Guarantee Agency, and ICSID, which is made for settlement of disputes. So these five institutions are very important. You should remember about them, okay. And the main mission of the World Bank Group, that is to reduce poverty from the world. Okay, so this was all for today. Please do not forget to like, comment. If you have any doubt, do comment on the comment box below, and do subscribe the channel so that you do not miss on the important videos